Hello guys, and today we'll be looking at the newest Royal High Winter Update tea, and I'm going to be looking at two things in this video. So we have the newest bit of tea that was from 12 hours ago, and you can see it here. So we have some Christmas lyrics, and then we have this blurred image, which I'll go into more depth later on, and then we also have this from almost a week ago now. You're probably familiar with it if you watch other tea YouTubers. I didn't cover it until now, so I will also cover this in case you just haven't seen this. And yeah, so back to the newest bit of tea. Like I said, we have this from Jam Jam and this kind of like blurred image. So we have some people here theorising that it's some kind of cruise ship, other people just pointing out the fact that this is looking like an archway. And just from what we can see in this blurred image, you know, we have some lights here, we have what looks to be a archway, we have one of the poles holding up the arch, what seems to be the other one over here, but not really that brightly lit. We have some lights here, and we have what seems to be a building and a shop window, and then whatever this thing is, it seems to be some kind of either like roof decoration or like a fence, like a brick wall kind of thing. But I did go ahead and actually brighten up this image so we can see what's going on. So you can really see clearly here the arch and the pattern on it. So we have like swirls and then a heart in the middle. We can kind of see past whatever this thing is, and we can see just pure white. So whether that's snow or not, we don't know. And I'm not really sure what this is here. Maybe that's more background, but I'm not really sure. See, one thing that kind of confuses me about this is, yes, this is confirmed to be a Christmas like this is part of the Christmas update, right? But we can't see any snow on it. It doesn't look like there's any snow in these teaser images. Obviously we can see here that this is definitely got snow to it, because the entire floor is like that's snow, and even the trees, they have kind of like a frosty look to them. We know that this realm here that's pictured here is definitely has snow to it. But with this one, it doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't look like there's any snow there, and whether this is even finished or not, we don't know. Maybe snow will be added to it later, maybe not. But I think that is a detail to point out about this, is that there is no snow in it. Now, I did actually go ahead and have a look at the arch in the Diamond Beach realm, and as you can see, it's definitely not the same. I was maybe considering that this, whatever this is, maybe the pier that we were supposed to get in the summer update. So in the description, this was during the summer update, we can see that Wave 3, which was supposed to be the fair pier, was postponed for Halloween. And there's kind of this mixture of saying that it was cancelled or postponed, but like, this is a theory. I'm gonna say right now, this is just a theory. I'm looking at the same pictures that you guys are. I don't have anything more than that. I don't know, maybe they are making the pier, because as you see there, it was postponed, and Barbie would have wrote this. Barbie would have written the description. So Barbie had said that it had been postponed. So it's possible that whatever this is may be a rethemed fair pier for Christmas, because I don't know, it's the snow, it's the lack of snow that's kind of throwing me off in this picture. And if we go back to the high def one, it just, I don't know, because they could easily just replace this archway here. They could easily do that, but then again, I don't know, I can't say for certain if that's what this is. it could be something completely different. Again, I'm looking at the same images that you guys are. I'm just theorizing. I'm speaking my thoughts on it. And I don't know, another thing that could probably throw off the idea that this is for the beach is during one of the live streams we can see that Barbie is unsure of Diamond Beach's fate and just doesn't really know if like she wants to keep it in the game or not. And so, you know, that could completely kill off my theory that this is on Diamond Beach. It's a flexible theory, could be, could not be, doesn't matter. And yeah, that's really all my thoughts for this image. Like, that's just all my thoughts for this image, really, is that it does seem, I can't really tell what it is. Of course, we know that this is an archway. We can see what seems to be snow here. Maybe, I don't know, because they would have put like decals and stuff on here to show that it has snow on it, right? They would have done that. Or like put a little snow on top of the bush that's going around the, I don't know, it's really confusing me, because I feel like if this was a part of the Winter Realm, if this was if this was a part of this, then maybe it'd look a bit more like frosty and have snow on it, but I don't know, maybe this isn't even finished yet, maybe they haven't added those details on yet. And yeah, it was just a thing I wanted to point out about it. Of course, what we can point out about this is the archway. It's definitely Christmas themed. This seems to be some kind of light here, and what I think is a shop window. The whole vibe to this is really giving me like if you've ever been to like a holiday park during the like Christmas season and they have like all the decorations out, like all the shop windows are dressed, or like even if you've been to just like that really like fancy expensive like high street bit with all like the really fancy expensive shops, and they have like all the like, I don't know, posh decorations, then yeah, this is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from it. Or who knows, it might even be like wherever Santa lives and he's got like all the elves working here and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's that, maybe it's like the toy factory, we don't know. And yeah, I think I'm mostly done speaking about like this teaser. I don't really know what else to say about it. Of course, other people have their theories. We have this person right at the top thinking that it may be some kind of cruise, and like people pointing out that there seems to be like candy cane things as well. Okay, so moving back to the more older leak that we got. Of course, this is again from Jam Jam, and we have some more Christmas lyrics here, and then we have a lot of people tagged. And I think the difference here is that Fur is tagged here, and Pure Sweetener. I don't think them two were tagged. Oh wait, also Stips. I don't think these people were tagged on the other one, were they? I don't think they were tagged on this one. No, okay. Okay, so something that I have just noticed between these two images, or two posts, is that different people are tagged on them. So in the newest one, we have 5 people tagged. We have Reddy, we have Choco, we have Vianchi, we have Kaylin, and Barbie. And Barbie gets tagged in like all of the dev stuff. But we know that the Christmas crew is working on this update, and so the difference between who's tagged on both of these images. So obviously this was like the first teaser that was shown to us, so this is like the main one. And we can see here Vianchi, Choco, Kaylin, Barbie, Reddy, Pure Sweetener, Fur, Stips, and the Roblox dev thing are tagged. But Pure Sweetener, Fur, and Stips aren't actually tagged on this image. which makes me think that the people who are tagged on this image, so Reddy, Choco, Vionchi, and Kaylin, are working more on the realm stuff. So this is mainly showing us a part of the realm, right? So maybe this is kind of like the building crew. So, you know, we have Kaylin who's a scripter, Vionchi is a builder, Choco makes like the artwork and edits and like decals and stuff, and Reddy is a modeler. And so I feel like these four, specifically these four, are working mainly on the realms, or at least whatever this is. And if we go back to this one, I feel like Pure Sweetener, Fur, and Styx are working on non-realm related things. So Pure Sweetener mainly does like hairs and things, and have made items for the candy store this year. Fur has made sets and things, and Styx has made like stories and NPCs for the last 2 updates. So I feel like that gives us a bit of an insight on what people are working on. So I feel like the people who are tagged here are mainly working on the realm things, and then obviously Pure and Fur are working mostly on items and sets and things, and then Styx being tagged here actually may tell us that Styx is working on the update, and from what Styx has worked on in the past, that may tell us that like there may be some NPCs or quests involved. So I think that's a fun thing to point out there. So onto this image that many other YouTubers have already covered, but I haven't covered it yet, so I want to do that. So getting into the image, unfortunately I can't make it full screen, but I'll try and zoom in post-editing as much as I can. So starting off, we have this tree, which is the main thing of the leak, you know, the main central piece, the only thing that isn't blurred. And then we have all this stuff going on behind it. Now this is, like, the overall colour scheme to this is really making me think of the Christmas town from 2019 and 2020. So it's possible that this is a reworked version of it. Like, even just this fence bit here, this seems to be some kind of like fenced off area here. That looks very similar to the kind of fencing and like walls and stuff that the previous Christmas realm had. I don't think it had these trees. Maybe it did, I'm not too sure about that. But this does seem to be Christmas Town, reworked or not, I'm not too sure. We can also see what seems to be an archway here. I do believe that Christmas Town did have an archway near the spawn area, and it's kind of hard to figure out what's actually happening here. If I go back to the video without putting the sound on, ow, we can see that there's actually another one of those trees off at the left. So here's a tree here, and there is another tree in this corner here. As you can see, it's also doing the colours. But an interesting thing, I want you guys to focus on this area down here. This part here is reflecting the lights off of these trees, or off of something that's off camera. Whatever is down here it does seem to be, it may have lights of its own, whatever's down here may have its own Christmas lights, but to me that looks like it is reflecting the lights from these two trees. It may have its own Christmas lights down there, whatever that thing is, but to me it does look like it's reflecting. And we can't see what that thing is. I don't know what that is, but if it is reflecting the lights, then it may be some kind of like ice sculpture or something like that. We can't tell we can't tell for certain. I'm looking at this like I don't know what else I can really say about a blurred colour mess, but yeah, to me that just looks like this whole teaser, it just looks like Christmas Town from previous years, like the little archway off the top and the walls and the sky, and overall just the colours of it. It does look to me like it's Christmas Town. Maybe with some new models. I don't remember the trees looking this way, so they may have just like replaced some like trees and stuff in the realm. We don't know what they have planned for this year, so it's possible that they've kind of like used the previous year's Christmas Town and changed it up to make space for whatever they have planned this year. Obviously that original realm was kind of made with the idea of having the Christmas tree as the main centre of it, because that was kind of the mechanic of decorating the tree and then Santa coming through the clock tower thing and obviously giving all the presents. But if they you know, they may not even have that mechanic this year, or they may just have changed up Christmas Town a little bit, give it a little rework to make space for whatever else they're planning for it. Because I mean, last year they added in like what was it, like the snowboarding ramp, and then also the building for the apartments. So yeah, that was just mainly my analysis on both of these images. So whatever this is, I'm not really sure, but it is giving me major like high street vibes. And then this, it's just screaming Christmas Town to me. Like, I don't really think this can be anything else other than a reworked Christmas Town. I hope my rambling made sense to you guys, and I'll quickly run down everything that I said. So my theories on what the newest teaser is that it's either a Christmas themed fair pier for Diamond Beach, or maybe it's some kind of like high street thing, like a shopping area, or maybe it's like the place where Santa and his elves are. For the teaser from almost a week ago, I 100% think that that's just Christmas Town, maybe with a little rework to it. That is Christmas Town. Styx's involvement in the update makes me think that there will be some kind of NPCs that you can talk to, or maybe a story-based quest, such as like how the lighthouse quest was in the summer update. And then I think that Pure Sweetener and Fair Plays are the two modelers in charge of the items and sets this year. And yeah, that's everything that I have to say for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.